11:30 on Friday the 20th. We left Foy an hour and a half ago. We're just going around Dodman Point, which is there. Heading for Falmouth, making very good time today. The engine is just ticking over really, and we're doing 5.8 knots at the moment, and that has been sort of an average, more than 5.5 knots for sure. The crew has retired to the forepeak again, where they'll probably be for the next 2 hours. I shall have to put a stop to that. They must discharge their duties or I shall have them flogged. It's another lovely day, look at that, beautiful. I'd like to stop the engine, but I fully expect that when we change course in a minute to head to Falmouth, I expect I'll just have to start it again, so for the sake of 20 minutes I'll just leave it running. It's ticking over anyway really, it's not really driving us, not costing us much in fuel. Yeah, very nice. We're just starting a little bit of chop, just starting to form there now because we're coming to that point which, well, Dodman Point there, which up until now it's been very flat sea. Lovely. Storming along, storming along. So it's 11 o'clock, we're bang on schedule. Something I noticed with Foy when you're approaching it from the east, it's actually quite hard to spot, unless you know where you're going, which of course we do. It's actually quite hard to spot. Falmouth I'm very familiar with. I sailed out of here quite a lot and lived here for a while. And that's quite hard to spot as well, unless obviously the landmark you associate with Falmouth is, of course, the lighthouse, Black Rock and all those places. But you can't see any of that really. You just get round that little headland there. The crew have woken up, as you can see, they've woken up. I haven't had to threaten them with flogging yet, but I'm going to do that. And sadly we've had to run the engine all the way here, all the way. We've had little bouts of sailing. There are times when we just get a bit of a lift and I can set the sails, but a lot of the time here we've been dead into the wind, not now of course, dead into the wind, and disappointing, but never mind, it's still been a beautiful day. That little engine is purring away like a little kitten, as it always does. Doesn't burn any fuel, doesn't burn any oil, it's like magic. Oh, look out. What are you doing? What are you going to get? What are you going to get? You be careful down there. She's mastered that. She's mastered it. She's going down the boat. No problem at all. I have no idea where they are. Excuse me. Alright. Unmistakable St Anthony's Head, there's the lighthouse. There was a big boat, yes. Lovely. Arriving just before high tide. Perfect.
I always get a bed at one at Trago.
You always get a bed at Trago. And there it is. Trago's in Falmouth. You know you're in Falmouth when you see Trago Mills. Here we are then at Falmouth Visitors Yacht Haven. I'm just going to lock the boat up, not lock it, here. I'm going to close the boat up and wander into town to meet my wife and daughter for some evening food. There we are, look. Boats are in the habit of rafting up here when it's busy in the summer months. The thing is, you can just step ashore. Just had my shower. Paid my 26 quid for my one night here. As the docks look fantastic. Yes, I don't know what it must cost if you have a much bigger boat. Obviously Roquetta's only 28 feet. 26 quid. It is very convenient now, and the shower facilities are great. Friendly people, you know, very secure. Got a key code on the gate and all that stuff. You know, far more upmarket than I'm used to. inside the quayside inn with a chain lock and some of my old haunts. My goodness me, the drunken evenings I spent in those places. Not for a long time now, of course. Harbour Lights Chippy there. Down here used to be a pub called the Pirate Inn, and it was one of the best venues for live music that I've come across ever, actually, but it closed. I started getting DJs in there, different scene, it closed. It's a shame, really. I'm pretty sure I saw Skunk and Nancy playing there once. The sea is like glass this morning. Some moors over there. Black Rock. 7 o'clock in the morning. Left the mooring at 6:30, heading for Penzance today. There's the manacles down there, got to sail past there. We're just going to come out of the bay here. Steer 175, we're down there for that first waypoint. Second one actually. Andy's head over there. Lovely. Falmouth Harbour is lovely. Two lunatics camping on the beach over there. Maybe they're fishing, I don't know. But looks like they've been there all night. Lovely morning. Helford is just round the corner down there. But I think you can probably see the Helford now. Probably not on the GoPro. Here we go again. Penzance today. Manacles up there. Still no wind. Beautiful, beautiful morning. It's the Manacles East Cardinal. 8:30 in the morning. Time to turn 220, I believe. Check that. That bell isn't very loud. It's on a raging sea, it gets louder. We're about 5 miles out from Penzance now. It's been a very difficult sail today because it's been quite lumpy and my daughter's been sick twice. She's coped very well with it though. My wife has spent most of the day up in the walking so far. She's taken drugs, Strudel, so she's not been sick. We're about 7 or 8 miles now, 8 miles? 8 miles out of Penzance. We've been motoring the whole time. And I think really, we've been lucky with the weather, but it's a shame to have no wind for 3 days, or to be into the wind. But it is what it is, and hopefully that means on the way back, we'll have the wind behind us, or at least a beam. Yeah, so a little bit of an endurance mission today. Coming around the Lizard was no fun, that was a bit choppy. Even though we gave it a wide berth, and even though the weather is really smooth and it's neat tide, so all in all that should have been fairly flat around now. I dread to think what it must be like in adverse conditions. So it was okay really, just a little bit long. Alright, nearly at Penzance. See you in a bit. We complain about what we have to do to keep our boats or to get our boats ready to sail and all the rest of it. I'll tell you what, we don't know we're born. Back in the day, it was a full-time job just leaving the mooring. Yeah, and there's me thinking they were going to expertly sail off the mooring. That would be somewhat foolhardy outside Penzance there. Well, the nav lights have come on. Just heard the engine start. And out of here. Problem being, of course, if it goes wrong, right behind where these little boys are little boys, is the gear, which is marked there, but it's quite rocky around here. If you drift in the wrong direction, and whilst the wind is fairly certain, it's you know, obviously that's going with the wind there. The currents, even around the outside of the harbour here, this boat's been swinging around quite a lot, and so is that one. So you just don't know where you'd end up if it went wrong. So I think I'd start the engine as well. So here we are off Penzance. The new log, my NASA clipper duet, stopped working on the way here because it's encrusted in barnacles and other bits of rubbish. So I'm just snorkeling under the boat now to clear it. I've done most of the clearing. I've also cleared the prop a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of burnishing on the prop. You might like to come along. Cool. Much less hard work. We can hold on to the rudder, which of course you can when you're doing the propeller. When I was a diver, I could hold my breath for minutes, you know. But years of smoking and inactivity. I mean, if I'm working even a little bit hard, I'm lucky to get 30 seconds. Okay. You wait here.